Hello everyone, this is Griffin Station back here with another Jump Force video. And today's video is going to be based on a comment I got from Gaming God, which says, for a video idea, you could do Jump Force costumes like Luffy having his outfit when he fought Doflamingo. Now I wanted to give what alternate costumes I think have a shot at getting into this game, if they're going to be alternate costumes. I know in J-Stars there were no alternate costumes, but I think this game is going to have a longer lifespan in terms of downloadable content, and I don't see them throwing away a chance at making costumes either free or paid down the road if they aren't included in the game initially. So let's get started with what costumes I think each character that has been announced so far will get. Now, my first costume is going to Luffy, and that's going to be his outfit from Dressrosa. Now, it's not going to be his Lucy costume, which he donned for quite a lot of the arc, but they could easily make two separate costumes out of this. One without the fake beard, and one with the fake beard. And that would just be one funny, but it would also be a relatively recent addition from the manga. And I know Dressrosa happened years ago, but in terms of like story progression, Dressrosa was really only one, maybe two arcs away if you count the Reverie. So I think Dressrosa is recent enough where they can use that as a costume for Luffy. Next, I want to discuss Zorro. Now, Zorro, I also think could possibly get a costume from Dressrosa. The costume's pretty simple, it's mostly a black suit, and it's just different for Zorro. He's in disguise. You can also do a double costume where he has a beard and where he doesn't have a beard. I just think it'd be a really fun costume and a really different costume from what we usually see Zorro in. Next, I'm going to Naruto, and for this costume, I specifically chose his Sage Cloak costume. And I chose the Sage Cloak costume because it's from such an iconic moment in Naruto that I feel you can't pass that up. The Pain Invasion arc, when you were reading it week by week when it was being released in the manga, it was just gripping, and seeing Naruto appear on the three toads when they all just summoned in, it was honestly probably the peak of Naruto. My next costume I want to get into is Sasuke's, which is actually around the same point in the manga, where Sasuke is wearing an Akatsuki cloak. And that's when Taka and the Akatsuki made sort of an alliance, and Taka was sent to go fight Killer Bee and capture him, and of course that didn't go quite as planned, but Sasuke in this costume was just such, I want to say almost a shocking moment, considering he was against the Akatsuki and against Itachi, his brother, for such a long period of the manga, and then for him just to be convinced by Toby, it was just utterly shocking, and seeing him in that costume was also amazing, even though he never even fought in that costume. So that's why I think Sasuke in his Akatsuki cloak will be an alternate costume in this game. Now moving on to Dragon Ball, let's go with Goku. And he has a lot of different outfits throughout the series. A lot of them look similar. I think Goku should get his costume from when he was in the hyperbolic time chamber with Gohan, and that's the battle armor. Now, this battle armor is only ever seen, to my memory, in the hyperbolic time chamber, and although it's only for that specific period of time when he's trying to train to beat Cell, and specifically trying to train Gohan to beat Cell, it's such a radically different costume from Goku's current costume that I feel it has a decent chance of being included, because I don't think they're just going to include little reskins of current costumes. That would sort of be a waste. Although, speaking of reskins, I couldn't really think of anything for Frieza, and that's why I went for Golden Frieza from Dragon Ball Super. And this is extremely unlikely, because Dragon Ball Super runs in V-Jump and not in Shonen Jump, and so they probably aren't going to cover any content that happens from Super. But unless if they use a different form of Frieza for a costume change, Golden Frieza is basically the only way to go, and that's why I have Golden Frieza on my list. For the last series we're going to be discussing, it's going to be Bleach, obviously. And our first character, Ichigo, I think he will get his Fullbring costume from the end of the Fullbring arc. And now, I know the Fullbring arc wasn't the most well-receptive arc in the manga. It wasn't in the anime. The anime ended after that arc. But Ichigo in that outfit looks pretty cool. If anything you can say to Kubo, you could say his outfits look really good. I don't think they're going to include any costumes from before any time skips. So I don't think Luffy will get any pre-time skip costumes. I don't think Naruto will. That would be extremely shocking. I don't think Goku will. And I don't see them doing that for Ichigo either. So that's why I have the Fullbring outfit on this list. Going on to Rukia, I also think her Fullbring arc outfit will make it in to Jump Force if they do alternate costumes. This costume really suits Rukia. She looks really good in this costume. In fact, every character after the time skip in Bleach, I think, has superior costume design than they did before the time skip. And as for Eysan, I was saying there's not going to be costumes before time skips, but I think Eysan is a good exception considering he hasn't changed at all from pre-time skip to post-time skip. He has had no training whatsoever. He's been stuck in prison for a year and a half. Giving Eysan his traditional, original costume, I think, would be an extreme incentive for fans of Bleach to want to buy DLC costumes. When you think of Eysan, you think of him in that white cloak, in those white clothes, being cunning and alluring, and I think they would pass up a great opportunity if they didn't include this Eysan costume in the game. What costumes do you guys think will be in this game? Leave your comment in the comment section down below. If you agreed that you think these costumes should make it into Jump Force, say yeah. If you don't think some of these costumes should make it in, tell me which ones you don't want in the game and why. If you liked this video and you think that there's going to be costumes in this game, leave a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you want to see more Jump Force discussion videos, subscribe. I'll be trying to upload daily content for you guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next Jump Force video. Bye!